Hi friends, it's Claire from ScrappyNerdUK and welcome to a layout that I've created for UK Scrap Addicts. So every month we change the theme that we scrap to, and this month it is fussy cutting. So I pulled out some pattern papers from the Maggie Holmes Carousel collection, which is one from the year before last, I think. And I just went to town on that paper of all of those little labels. So I spared you the boredom of watching me fussy cut all of those out. I did use my trimmer for some of them. And I'm going to create a cascade of labels underneath my photo. So I've cut the labels, or some of the labels ready. And then I also had this offcut of pattern paper as well. And it's all circus themed, and so I cut out a few of those to add in with the labels as well, just to give it a bit of interest. So I'm just doing that now, and yeah, I just sort of build it all up at the bottom of underneath the photo, not really knowing where I'm going with this or what I'm doing, but I do like to cluster a whole load of labels together. It's one of my favourite things to do, and it gets a ton used up as well. So I decided that I wanted some I wanted something on the edges. I didn't want a doodly border, and I thought I'd just add in something that I do occasionally, which is just a torn edge, and then backed it with some pattern paper. So the paper I'm using here is also from Carousel. It's a black with a little white hollow heart, so I'm going to use that on the right and the left, and just cutting off a strip of that to go on the back as well. I'm pleased to report that me and my ATG are currently on speaking terms, so it makes an appearance in this video. We haven't been seeing eye to eye on many occasions recently, and it's lucky to be appearing now. So who else fights with their ATG? I have more arguments with my ATG than I do my husband. That's how crazy it is. But anyway, so I'm going to use the same paper to back my photo as well. And that's the only layer that's going to go behind my photo, because the labels are going to be very busy at the bottom of this, which is why I've used white cardstock as well, to give myself a nice clean blank base in order to get all of those labels, not all of them, but a lot of the labels on. So I'm just going to mark off where my photo is, just so I know how high I need to go up. And that scribble there is going to be covered by the photograph anyway. And then I just make a start on placing the labels down. So some of them I stick straight down to the white cardstock, and with tape, and then other ones I add in some foam to give it some dimension. So I'm going to put the video on a bit of a faster speed in just a second, because the process of this was long and boring, and I'm sure you have better things to be doing than watching me stick down a ton of labels. So this is where I'm just going to speed it up a little bit now, and don't worry, it's not too fast. And yeah, so I just start layering them up and adding in those extra pieces as well from the other pattern paper sheet. So if you're watching this on the UK Scrap Addicts channel, then hi, welcome to the new theme this month. If you didn't know, we do actually have a Facebook group, UK Scrap Addicts on Facebook, so do head over and join us there. As I said, we change the theme every month, so this month is fussy cutting, which quite a few of the team groaned at. I know there's a couple on the team that don't like fussy cutting. I love it. And we set the themes each month ourselves. And if you weren't aware as well, we actually have a free cut file every month as well. So that is released on the blog normally on the 2nd of the month. So if you head on over to the blog, then there is a free cut file that you can download and use for personal use. If you're watching this on my channel, then hi. I'm glad to be back, and I know you've missed me. I've had some messages from some of you saying you missed my video. So I hope that this sort of whets your appetite for a little bit. I'm off on my hollybobs next week, so I'm going to get a few videos filmed and scheduled for you whilst I'm away until I can come back. It's been a bit difficult with everything that's been going on with my craft room and personal circumstances, so yeah, I am trying to make the best of it. And yeah, I'm just here, you can just see I'm layering those labels up, and I'm making sure that yellow is quite a strong colour. It's quite a mustardy yellow, and it's quite a strong colour, and your eye gets drawn to it automatically. So I'm making sure that I have got that pop of yellow all the way across, so it's on the left and on the right, so it doesn't just draw your eye into where one pop of it might be. And the foam that I'm using is just some cheap fun foam from Hobbycraft. I bought it in a massive pack for like £5, and I think it was 100 sheets. And I'm still going with it. I bought it last year, and it's still doing me well. And yeah, just mixing and matching different shaped labels, different coloured labels, making sure those colours are moving around the page. So anything that's, you know, a stronger colour, especially because there's black on there as well, your eye will get drawn to that also. So I'm just making sure that that is spread out across the page. And then I found this on a cut apart sheet, and it's just got, I think it says Carnival, and it's got a Ferris wheel on it. So that is going in beside my photo, and I'm going to come back to that later. So I'm using the clear alphas from this collection as well, and we're huge Avengers fans in my household, and so I labelled this My Thor. And if you're Avengers, if you if you watch the Avengers, if you've seen the Avengers, then you'll know who Thor is. And then yeah, just some of those little tiny word stickers. I can't remember what they say. Again, they're all from this is all from the Carousel collection. I do tend to scrapbook by collection. Everything's so coordinated that I don't need to worry about it. And so I'm just bringing in some of these stickers, and because this is all sort of fun, fair and carnival themed, everything went with my photo. So the photograph is of my husband on one of those, I don't even know what you call them. You have one of those hammers and you hit the thing and the thing goes up and you have to make it ding the top to get a cuddly toy or something. Well, I think we were trying to figure out what year this was, and I think it was 2003, which is the year that we met. And so this photograph's just been hanging around, not really doing much, and so I decided that with this collection, that's going to be the perfect photo to use on here. So you can see below, all the labels have just been layered above one another, and there is dimension because obviously I've got the foam on there as well. Now, I don't know if you know that we actually have a blog as well, and all of the inspiration from the team, we have an extended team now, is up on the blog as well. Tons of ideas and whatnot that you can go back and refer to at any stage. So the links are all down below for the UK Scrap Addicts blog. We'd love it if you went over and took a look. If you haven't subscribed to UK Scrap Addicts YouTube channel, again, we've got an extended team of YouTubers on there as well, providing inspiration every month on the monthly theme. So if you're one that's not really into fussy cutting, or you want some ideas about fussy cutting, then be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. As I said, if you're watching this on my channel, then I'll leave the link down below for you to go over and check out our UK Scrap Addicts group, or channel, should I say. So I'm just adding in just a few flourishes here. So there's a few sequins, like gold sequins in the collection as well, and I added in a couple of little black stars from the sticker sheet. And then I've got this other label here. Now I was going to put the date on it, but I can't, I have no idea what the actual date was. This was really before, you know, we took pictures every day on camera phones, so I don't know what the date was. So I know I think it was 2003, so I've just added those in 2003 in with those alphas that are from the same collection. And I just use a tiny bit of red line tape at the bottom to help stick those down because they're chipboard, so they don't want to stay on there very well. And I think that's it, just tidying up the edges now. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!